Are we live? I think we are live. Let's go, let's go. Can y'all hear me? Y'all doing good? Y'all doing good? Is anyone in chat right now? Is anyone actually able to hear me? Let's just do a little bit of a wait and see. Okay, it's working now on YouTube. It seems to be working. Let's go. So how's everybody doing today? Y'all doing good? Let's just wait for some more people to join because I'm doing this stream like much earlier than I usually actually do it. So, yeah. I don't think you guys can hear the train in the background, right? You guys can't hear the train, right? Because that would be very awkward, but yeah. I don't think you can. Yep, you can hear me? Perfect, perfect. Oh, we already got 9 people in at the start? Let's go, let's go. How's you... Let me just start out, like, this stream with a nice little poll. Let me just, yeah, let's start this. How was the chapter? Guess. Not guess. Yo, what's good, everybody? Y'all hopping in? Let's go. Yup, sup Yukio, sup Julian, and sup Night Terrors. And Jerry. I'm doing pretty good. Just vibing, chilling, living. You know, living my best life. What's good? It's the morning stream. You know, it's the time for the morning. Because we all stream up here only in the mornings. Well, it's either the morning, the afternoon, or I just choose not to stream, or I stream really late at night. Well, that's beside the point. How's your mornings going, everybody? Sukuna gonna use his ultimate move, Gege Akutame. Let's see what y'all thinking is either Gas or Jerry. Perfect. As it should be. Either Gas or Jerry. And I'm doing great. I'm throwing a party in a couple weeks. Hey, sick. That's pretty good. I hope your party is pretty sick, Tony. The chapter was peak. The bester chapter since chapter 235, in my opinion. That is fair. I don't think it was that peak, but, like, I think it was certainly a good chapter. Like, if I had to give that chapter a rating out of 10, it would be, like, an 8 for me. It's still a great chapter, but it's not, like, a perfect chapter, in my opinion, at least. But I'm happy you like the chapter when you thought it was peak. Like, all that matters is you like the chapter yourself. Don't let anyone else try and tell you that you can't like what you like. Do you think Urame is well trained in the time skip? Maybe. I think the way that Urame might have ended up training was basically, you know how, like, have you ever watched Dragon Ball Z Resurrection of F, right? The way that one guy got stronger was just by getting repeatedly beaten up by Frieza. That's how I think Urame got trained, by getting repeatedly beaten up by Sukuna. Was good. Sukuna gonna use the complete totality of the 10 shadows and summon Divine General Gege Akutame. Bruh. Anyone else worried about the fact Sukuna is not taking this seriously? Thinking about it makes me scared. Oh yeah, that's 100% worrying for me too. It's nighttime for me, while about to have dinner. Hope you have a good dinner, Julian. Was good. But yeah, no, Sukuna's still, like, not showing everything he has. Honestly, quite nervous. Chapter was okay. Would have preferred more Hikari. We need more Hikari. Yeah, we just need more Hikari in general in life. Hikari is love. Hikari is life. Unfortunately, Hikari is no one's wife. I just don't want Mommy Maki to die. Aw, I feel that. Hopefully Maki doesn't die either. Like, I'm hoping none of the big 3 hitters die, but it's Gege. What's up, MS? Or MZ? I don't know why I read your name as MS. But I did, so that's kind of just how it is. What's up, Abshik? Hey, we got 19 people, and let's go. It's 3 p.m. for you? Wow, we have just a lot of time zones. But when is Hikari vs. Urame going to be shown? I have no idea. There are some people who are just straight up thinking the fight's never going to be shown, which, if it's not, that's such a wasted opportunity. Because, like, Urame vs. Hikari has such weird potential to be an amazing fight, in my opinion. Just to see an Ice Smurf ranged attack spammer have to fight against this healer, it would just be really, really funny. Why do you hope that? Well, I mean, yeah. What's up, Frozen? How you doing? It sucks because everyone knows he hasn't given it his all because we've seen the black box ability in the past, so it's kind of not an Aspel. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, the worst part is we can't even call Sukuna still holding back an Aspel because we have seen what Sukuna can still do. Have you noticed the parallels between Gege and now Eno Glazer? Eno Glazer? You need to stop cooking. Stop cooking right now. I love how done Urame is when it comes to Hikari's CT domain expansion. Understandably so. If you had to fight against a guy who could just basically constantly regen and force you to have to hear his background music for, like, constant battle, I'd be done with him too. Like, I just leave, but I can't do that because, yeah, Urame can't leave. So, Yeah, I understand Urame's pain, if I'm being honest with y'all. Kinji gotta lock in if he wants to join in the main fight. 100%. Hikari, they need you. They need you to show you why you are him. Because you've just been, like, fighting the henchmen up to this point. People are mocking you for fighting the henchmen. Ah, yes, my ass pull technique. I haven't used this since the last chapter, Yuta. You mean hour. Bruh. Copy techniques can be so funny at times, I swear. How loud is Hikari's jackpot music? Loud enough that other people can hear it. Does Urame have a domain expansion? They might, but we don't know that yet. I was rewatching season 2 and noticed that Dead Ghetto fought back just by Gojo asking him, unlike that bum Megumi who just bruh. To be fair, Ghetto didn't have to deal with the fact that his body killed the people closest to him. That's something only Megumi had to deal with, to be fair. So, Though at the same time, just That's just my life motto in life now. Just the word simply I'm going full Canadian. Crap. Why am I... Welcome to Eternal realizing that he is Canadian. We have 22 people in. Let's go. This feels really, really insulting that he ain't taking anyone seriously. Though, does getting praise from Sukuna count as respect from him? Yes, it does count as respect from Sukuna. But, like, of course, it's super weird, because in a way, it both is and isn't insulting. I'm not really sure, right? Like, it's just... I'm putting all my stocks into your goat, Mei Mei. Mei Mei ain't my goat, but okay. If someone uses a simple domain in Hikari's domain, does that interrupt his CT, like him getting his rolls to back the jackpot? Or since there's no guarantee hit, a simple domain would do nothing? I think it would still work, but I'm not entirely sure. It depends on how fast you can activate the simple domain, maybe. Haibara versus Juni. You mean Junpei? Yeah, Haibara's feetless fodder, so Junpei. How would they fight against a serious Sukuna? Yeah, exactly, they wouldn't. Sukuna is that powerful. By the way, Eternal, thanks for... No problem, man. Your theory was really good. I included the theories that I liked most. I'm really excited for this week's episode, too, because I'm so happy about that I made this series. And, like, this is one of my more fun series that I've done. If Yuta's able to get healed and Yuji has a domain expansion, I want another three-way domain clash again. Let's see how the King of Frauds does against that. Bruh. Eternal, how much you gonna bet that disgusting abomination of a creature joins next chapter? Nothing. Eternal, how long will the stream be roughly? Probably an hour. My streams are usually less than an hour, like less than 2 hours, so sometime around an hour-ish. I'm not sure how long after an hour, but I just know it'll be less than 2 hours. Do you think the spiky nails has some conditions? Because Sukuna's nails randomly get spiky, and Yuji's nails wasn't spiky either, but now it is. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. That's for the future, but, like, it's entirely possible that it might be some special condition that's in Yuji's body that Kenjaku built in, because Kenjaku does Kenjaku things. That's the answer for all questions in life. Also, Eternal, can a Heavenly Restriction user have a genetic trait like the Six Eyes? No. The Six Eyes seem to be Cursed Energy reliant, and Heavenly Restrictions just, like, remove Cursed Energy as a whole. So I don't think it's possible for them to have it. Can that thing even fight anymore? He's so little? No. He can't. Though he couldn't fight before. Could you do a video of explaining the potential of blood manipulation? Here's the funny thing, right? I've done that already. But, yeah, I could probably do it, I could do it again. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I've gotten so many more ideas from blood manipulation from you guys, but I also don't want to, like, overdo blood manipulation, you know? I'd have to do it in the future. Like, maybe when Yuji starts to pop off a bit more with it. Also, Eternal, can you give a brief explanation of Jacob's Ladder? Sure. The way that Jacob's Ladder works is, it's imagine like a giant beam, right? That strikes down on an opponent, and it does much heavier damage if you are an evil sorcerer, as well as the fact that it disables curse techniques. However, while disabling curse techniques, it has an output limit. So basically, if your curse technique is too strong to be disabled, you will not have your curse technique immediately disabled, or just overall, it will only be weakened a bit. Which is why, for example, it didn't work to immediately take out Sukuna, because Sukuna was too strong for them to just immediately die. How strong would Sukuna be in Takuba's body? Here's the funny thing, right? I think if you're aware of Takuba's curse technique, the curse technique immediately becomes much weaker. Because there's an issue with Takuba's curse technique that I always saw the existence of, which is once you are aware of how it works and that your funniness is what decides its power, then you just have to live with the fact that you don't know if you're actually funny to yourself or if you consider yourself funny, or if it's actually your curse technique and you're just like doing this for your curse technique to work. You get me? What's up, Emperor? How you doing? Kusakabe, nah, Kusakabe won't die. Kusakabe's immortal. He's gonna live. He's gonna live. Strongest in the verse, he'll be fine. That switch up gonna be crazy when Kusakabe extends Bato's sword drawing, target to space itself, bet on Gojo. Exactly! I always bet on Kusakabe. The man's the GOAT. So did Yuta's sure hit didn't work on Yuji because Yuji is completely pure good? No. It seems Yuta has the ability to target who specifically gets hit inside of the domain. And he made it specifically target Sukuna. Targeting a person specifically inside of a domain is nothing new. For example, Dagon was able to focus his domain on specific people inside of it, like he focused 70% of the sure hit on Naobito, 30% on Maki, or 30% on Nanami, and nothing on Maki. But this is just basically Yuta focusing all of the sure hit on Sukuna instead of, like, on everybody inside the domain. If you put Mahito against an elemental being that does not have a soul, would that be a good way to kill Mahito? Maybe. But, like, I'm not entirely sure. What would a curse speech for domain look like? Just constant words and constant echoes. Like, I could just imagine, like, a bunch of speakers just all around, constantly flaring up and landing on the opponent. Yuji's Divergent Fist can catch Sukuna off guard. It's the only thing that can catch anyone off guard, even if they are aware of the Divergent Fist. Exactly. Because, like, this is something I called out in, like, a past video of mine. No one has shown the ability to sense the Divergent Fist, which is so odd and interesting to me, but no one can sense it. Current Ino over Toji in power. Never compare that bum to Ino. Bruh. Bruh. Besides Gege glazing, why do we think Maki didn't stab Sukuna's brain? They are trying to save Megumi, they are not trying to kill Sukuna. If they were trying to kill Sukuna, they would have gone for stabbing the brain. But instead they're trying to save Megumi, which is why they went for the chest instead. By the way, Eternal, does the 10 Shadow Shikigami have souls? Super weird to tell. Because, like, the 10 Shadows have emotions. Like, they very clearly do have emotions, but it'd be impossible to tell if they had souls or not. So, I'm not really sure. I'm leaning closer to yes, but at the same time, there's nothing that proves it. Could Yuji gain his mother's anti-gravity technique? Maybe. That depends. If Yuji has the ability to alter his brain to that of a sorcerer, he might have a chance to gain anti-gravity. Because now that he has soul manipulation, he should be, like, it could be possible for him to do it. But we don't entirely know that for facts. Which sorcerer can easily dispatch Awakened Shibuya Mahito? Any of the heavy hitters. Current Yuji, there are a lot of sorcerers. Just, but, like, to put it simply, a lot of sorcerers can beat that Mahito, because Mahito got insanely power clipped. It's kind of funny how badly he got power clipped. The same Toji that had in one of it out of his heart of battle for around 100 chapters, Lamau. Ino was a bum to Toji, bro. Eternal, do you really think Yuta speed blitzed Kenjaku? No, I do genuinely think Kenjaku was caught off guard by that. Like, either that or just, that scaling is just super weird to me. I don't entirely know how I feel about it. I'm currently leaning closer to Kenjaku being caught off guard and not being a true speed blitz, though. Gojo, Sukuna, Maharaga, Kenjaku, and Yuta, Maki, and Urame. I love Maki feat despite me being a Naoya fan because it upscales Toji. Bruh. I mean, that's not wrong, though. Get ready for the day that Maki ends up saying, like, the narrator says Maki is stronger than Toji. Just get ready. Do you think we're going to see Flowing Red Scales Yuji next chapter? Hoping we do. If Yuji didn't learn, like, Flowing Red Scales, I'm going to be shocked. Is Higuruma dead? I'm currently leaning closer to yes, but it's not entirely confirmed. Why not? Because that word is so weird. My first batch of YouTube videos are scheduled to release this July, and one of the videos are Higuruma vs. Takuba. What are your thoughts on the matchup? Oh, you're going to be a YouTuber? Sick. That's actually really cool. Let me actually just go to your channel and subscribe. But my thoughts on that as a matchup is... I'm leaning closer to Takuba, purely because it seems like you can't actually activate your domain on him. Because of, like, if you could, Kenjaku would have done it. And I think there's just something about Takuba's powers that disable you from activating your domain. That's, like, there's just something about it. Or else Kenjaku would have activated his domain and just, yeah. I'm not entirely sure yet. But I'm currently leaning closer to Takuba over Higuruma. I really want to see Yuji combine Black Flash and Divergent Fist. That would be so sick. Why didn't Yuta bring Takuba to the battle against Sukuna? Plot. I'm convinced Takuba knows he's in the manga and he chose just to sit this fight out and he's not coming with them and pretending to be dead just because he knows that he would end the plot too fast. Next chapter, Sukuna reveals his wings. He has back tattoos after all, and angels have wings already. But he's a fallen angel is the thing. Though that would be sick. If Sukuna ends up having wings, that's going to be super sick, actually. Is Gojo coming back? I do not think so. Kamo can actually hurt Mahito because Idol Transfiguration can't heal poisons, I'm right? I think it can. I think he can hurt Mahito, yeah. Maybe. I feel this is a controversial opinion here. For some reason, I consider the big three families are all talk, or specifically the Zenin clan. 100%. Well, I mean, I don't think the Zenin clan's all talk. I think the other two are actually all talk. Purely because we never see them. The Zenin clan, to be fair, like, we have to remember this, right? The Zenin clan only look weak because of the fact they're compared to Maki, a heavenly restriction user. They're all, like, grade 1 level, which grade 1 level is not bad. Can Uyui bypass the domain by teleporting? No. At least I'm currently leaning closer to no. But I'm not entirely sure. He might be able to, but we don't know. It would have to likely be a barrierless domain because, like, you can't really escape the barrier itself. But I'm not entirely sure, but I'm leaning closer to no. But Uyui is also the GOAT, so it wouldn't surprise me if he could. Remember to drink water. Also, me and Sage Fix Calves are going to collab on Toji versus Kenjaku. Oh, sick! Nice! I'm happy to hear that. Sage is really good with recording with, like, he's a really good person to record with, so I'm happy to hear that you're going to record with him. I hope you guys enjoy it. What are your thoughts on Toji versus Kenjaku? Leaning closer to Toji now. Like, I'm leaning super close to Toji, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm just leaning closer to Toji. The more I think Geto was right. Am I going in the right direction? Why do I hate that? Bruh. Abshik, no. We can't, Abshik, we can't go that far. That's a bit too far, my friend. That's just a little too far, from being honest with you. We can't be accepting Geto was right. When I saw Maki decimate the clan, I was wondering the power scaling the clan had. I was especially disappointed in Naobito in Shibuya. To be fair, that was still Dagon we're talking about. Dagon's not weak. Narrator did say both the Kamo and Gojo clan demanded removing the Zenin from the top 3 after the massacre, so Satoru has living relatives as active sorcerers. They did? I need to reread JJK because I genuinely don't remember that. But, like, can you tell me what chapter that happened in? Because I think I'm going to reread that later. So, yeah. But I'm actually just super curious now, if I'm being honest. Hey, we got 48 people, and let's go. Bruh, Soaring Flame. No. I remember when people were thinking all the heavy hitters might still not be enough to beat him. I'm not entirely sure. Yuji versus Jogo would actually be a funny fight. In character, Yuji wins. Out of character, Jogo wins, in my opinion. Like, because I don't see Jogo immediately activating the domain. He needs the domain to win. Eternal, I got a video idea for you. What if Kashimo spawned in Sendai? I need to think about that. Toji's a Jogo victim. I can prove it. You don't need to prove it, my guy. I 100% agree with you on that. Like, Jogo is so overrated that it's funny. Like, Jogo's probably, like, he went from being one of the most, like, underrated characters to being overrated as all living hell. Do you think we're gonna have we're gonna get that precious Heian era flashback? There's a chance. Don't lose hope yet. There's still a chance. Sukuna's still alive. If Higuruma's domain expansion take count killing people, then why didn't it involve killing cursed spirits when they are living beings? Because I have a question for Well, I mean, to be fair, cursed spirits aren't really, like, living beings. They're more, like, just negative emotions as a whole. That in the domain might just not consider them, like, people. Video idea, Eternal Curse, Naoya versus the Disaster Curses. The only one that I think is debatable is Mahito, because Mahito in his true form has stupid levels of durability, even without his entire you can't hurt him if you can't touch the soul thing. But that will certainly be a video idea. Thank you. Jogo is top 5 currently. Jogo is top 1. Sup, Sundia? Water is good. Jogo got complimented once by Sukuna and everyone hot bruh. Yeah, no, yeah, that's kind of just Jogo's entire story, if I'm being honest. Man got one compliment and everyone was just like, oh wow, this man must be the GOAT. This man must be the greatest of all times. No, Jogo is not like, people actually think Jogo's straight up top 5. I've heard people genuinely say current Jogo, or Jogo is top 5 in current JJK, and that's absolutely nuts to me. Someone about to die and it's not Sukuna. Yup. I think Sukuna is going to stop holding back soon, if I'm being honest. So technically, if Yuta didn't go to fight Kenjaku and instead he fought besides Yuji and Higuruma. Yeah, no, I think Maki could have taken out Kenjaku. The issue is, I don't think Maki would have been able to take out all of those cursed spirits in enough time to prevent casualties. Because that was the entire reason why Rika was necessary, because Rika was big enough to make sure that didn't happen. Now you're versus Gege in a Toji glazing battle. Bruh. Stand proud, Sukuna, you are strong. Can Shinjuku Yuji beat JJK 0 Yuta? Yeah. I am leaning much closer to yes. It depends, like, I know there are people who don't think Yuta has gotten at all stronger and just had returned to his previous level of strength. I think he got much stronger from 0. I just don't think Rika got stronger, but I think Yuta got stronger. And Yuji is showing relativity to current Yuta, who is like post-time skip. So I do think Shinjuku Yuji should beat that Yuta. I don't think they're beating current Yuta, though. Jogo. Sukuna has never eaten a person with 0 CE. Do you think Sukuna gonna eat Maki? Oh, no. What if Toji was contracted to assassinate Yuji? That could be very interesting. That actually could be an interesting one that I might do in the future. Like, I might do that right near the end of the Maki battle, but yeah. With Sukuna? Yeah, that might be interesting, because then we could get, like, actual, like, 15-finger Sukuna versus, like, Toji. Yuji will die saving everyone by soul-swapping with Megumi. Ideal JJK ending. Yeah, that sounds like pretty ideal of an ending. Like, Yuta just use cursed speech and say stop to Sukuna, and Higuruma could have just stabbed Sukuna. It would have ended in minutes. Yep. If Yuta legit showed up, this might have actually been all over. Oh my gosh, yeah. Why are you making me realizing this, monster? Anyone else think the changes we see on Yuji's arms go further than just his arms? If Yuji equal Mahito, I am you, and manipulating his soul to achieve the arms, why not transform into Mahito? I'm not doing that for you, Soaring Flame. Not anymore. Nah. Not anymore. But yeah, I can see it being possible that Yuji's a full-on transformation. Eternal, can Toji kill 15-finger Sukuna without a domain? No. Not at all. I genuinely don't think any I think 15-finger Sukuna is still, like, number 2 in the verse, unironically. Like, 15-finger Sukuna is stupidly strong. So, no. Will you ever do what-ifs, like, if Yuki gave Toji money to study him? I've done 2 what-ifs in the past, and I'm planning to do more. It's just, I need time to do what-ifs. Because, like, what-ifs are by far and away the most time-consuming of my videos to do. Please, what you ask. Go 152. Okay, chapter 152. Alright, yeah, I'm going to 152. 1-5... Where is it? I can't read. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Gotcha. Thank you, Soaring Flame. If Yuji pulled up, then Kenjaku would be alive. Bruh. Current Sukuna versus 15-finger Sukuna. 15-finger Sukuna should beat current Sukuna, but that's just because of how weakened in output current Sukuna actually is. Which is actually kind of nuts. That they managed to weaken Sukuna that much. Purely because of, the fact... Yeah, no, like, current Sukuna just straight up gives a comparison. What makes someone a special grade? Do you think the grading system is system in Jujutsu Society needs some serious work after the dust settles? I thought it needed work before, because I think special grade is so stupid as a ranking. It's if you can solo a nation, right? But I feel there are so many more characters than they think there are that can actually solo a nation in JJK that it's kind of nuts. Because, like, here's the thing, right? Special grade curses like the Finger Bearer require cluster bombing to take out. The Finger Bearer is the bottom of the barrel grade 1, which means most grade 1s should hit with the same amount of force as cluster bombs with their punches and hits, which is nuts. Now just imagine that that is what's fighting against a lot of people. Yeah, the grading system just needs a lot of work. Druve, who is fodder, qualifies unironically. Yep. Oh, we got 50 people and let's go. Water is good. If I ever go quiet for a little bit, I'm just drinking water, by the way. I'm just gonna let you guys know that now. I think 15 Finger Sukuna is versus current Yuta is still close. It might be close, but I'm giving it to 15 Finger Sukuna. Yo, any chance of Junpei coming back? No. Why didn't Yuta copy Naoya's technique? He had bloodied hit Naoya at his disposal when healing him. He probably just didn't see projection sorcery as useful. That's probably the reason. Brain damage Gojo versus current Yuta and Yuji. Brain damage Gojo. Brain damage Gojo is so powerful. I hate that he is. If Maki cut Mahito's soul, could Mahito heal the cut of the soul with the info we have now? In theory, yes. What AP is a cluster bomb? Around small town level. It's somewhere around the small to town level in terms of AP. What percentage of power do you think Sukuna is using on them in the last chapter, and is he really giving it all? He is not giving it his all because Urame just straight up says they are not giving it his all. As you read in 152, Gojo Clan are actual sorcerers, so why no one ever came to help? Satoru is a battle leader. That's just it, yeah. I don't know why there are no Gojo Clan members coming to help, I'm being honest with you, but we know they exist, at least. If Akari Domain can't heal the soul, could Yuji beat him? Maybe. I am still thinking about Hikari versus Yuji as a matchup and how that would go, because, like, Hikari is probably still stronger than Yuji, but Hikari just overall has a really, really bad matchup for Yuji, because Yuji can damage the soul directly as well as just shoot blood at him. It's just overall a case of Yuji's a bad matchup for Hikari, but Hikari still scales higher on the list, but Yuji beats him in a rock, paper, scissors type of way. If Joe was to make a comeback, could he beat current Sukuna? Nah, Joe ain't all that. Maybe Go could, or if Go and then Joe teamed up on him together, maybe, but not on their own. Naoya Domain proved to be top 3. Sukuna can't move every cell in his body in 24 by seconds, so he'd be frozen. Yuta a bum. Yuta just, like I said, I don't think Yuta just saw it as useful, but there's that's probably just it. If Gojo was born to Heian era, would he have been any more better? I think Gojo would have been a bit stronger than he currently is, but I don't see his placement in the verse changing. Either way, so basically he'd be number 2, just closer to Sukuna than he actually is now. The 6 Eyes Limitless is probably the only decent thing that comes out of the Gojo clan, Lamau. Yeah. Well, I mean, no, Copy came from that clan. Copy came from that clan, to be fair. Hopefully we get a Sukuna technique reveal next chapter. Gege has been teasing us all about that for far too long. Please, Gege, please let us see it soon. We need that. A better fight would be Ishigori versus Hikari. I agree with that 100%. Ishigori versus Hikari would be a much better fight. Do you think Gojo is going to win? I don't think New Gojo is coming back at all. Can Yuta use Star Rage? He should be able to, but I don't think he copied Star Rage. Isn't Sukuna saying the chant secretly just so lame for a battle against the strongest? Kinda? I mean, I don't know. Like, to be fair, we also don't know how he did it yet. So, maybe. I'm not sure yet. If Gojo had an open domain, he would have won. Oh, 100%. But he didn't have an open domain, though, is the thing. Urame had me dead when she said, you couldn't present us with anyone above Gojo. Like, who the hell do they think they are? What us? Bruh, that's actually great. Oh my gosh. That's so that's bruh. What percent of power did Sukuna use on Gojo? It's weird. Eternal, just don't push agendas once in your life and give honest opinion on Kashimo wins. Not giving an agenda, Kashimo wins. What percent of power did Sukuna use on Gojo? I think Sukuna went all out in everything he was using. It was more so Sukuna had other things he could have used inside of the domain and use that instead. Aren't enemies not supposed to use their CT in another one's domain? Sukuna does this even to Mahito. Plot hole? No. That is actually a misconception a lot of people have. See, the way domains work is, like, domains do not disable other people's curse techniques. The reason why this became something that a lot of people get confused about is they can hit Gojo, but that is because of the fact that it's a sure hit technique and it's always guaranteed to hit, so it will ignore Infinity as a concept. Infinity is not disabled by someone else winning a domain clash. It's just that Infinity is useless as a shield inside of a domain because it's always guaranteed to hit. That's basically how it works. You gotta remember, Sukuna is not honorable. He'll do anything to win because to him, winning is all that matters. Maybe. Like, both yes and no. Like, it's super weird. Sukuna's just weird. When was the last Black Flash Yuji has done? Over 100 chapters ago. How long was the Mahito battle? That's how long it was. Copy projection plus star rage equals speed and mass for insta one-shot on Sukuna. Here's the thing. Yuta can only use one technique at a time. So, yeah. Satoru casually extending his arm sent Urame flying many city blocks. Us is funnier than Takuba's entire career. Bruh. That's actually great. We were all talking about Sukuna versus the main cast, but damn, I want to see the merger for some reason. Yeah. No, yeah, that's understandable. This chapter confirmed Gojo is a Heian era fodder fraud, Joe. Bruh, Abshik. Bruh. That is... Oh, boy. The Gojo fanboys, I have a feeling, are not liking this chapter at all, and understandably so. What if Yuji's Divergent Fist end with the Black Flash? Would they be another Black Flash or a lag Black Flash? Maybe a lag? I'm not sure. Wouldn't Mahito domain one-shot Gojo since he can't RCT the soul? Mahito got ridden out by Gege. If he won a domain clash, yeah. But he would not win a domain clash. Sukuna is so strong that even now the editors don't see the chance Sukuna's using. Bruh. Do you think Maki is stronger than Toji after time skip? I don't think so because Heavenly Restriction is a physical buff. I don't know how Maki could get stronger if Heavenly Restriction put the human body at peak form when mastered. It's pretty simple, really. Maki hasn't mastered the Heavenly Restriction, so it might be possible for them to still get physically stronger. If Maki did get stronger, either that or Toji just much stronger than we think. I'm not entirely sure yet. We need to see a Black Flash, 100%. Who in the verse can handle Jogo like Gojo and Sukuna did? A lot of people. Here's the thing about Jogo. If Jogo fights a character who is the same speed as him, he is doing really, really bad. Because Jogo's main defense is his speed. He is not durable at all. So once you have a similar level of speed to him, you are good. That is the thing about Jogo. Whew. I think Sukuna had definitely faced people Gojo level people based on Rame's statement. Oh, 100%. I think so as well. If Yuji is going to die surrounded by his friends. That's good. I think... Oh, wait. I already read that one. Engrave Storage on the domain sure hit and use projection source by grabbing the right sword for it and GG. Yuta a bum. Bruh. Heavenly Restriction is addition, not a multiplier, so going to the gym won't matter. Heavenly Restriction has never been stated to be an addition. What? Also, why are you assuming that being a multiplier matters for being able to get stronger? What do you think about Sukuna as convenience man? Bruh. Jogo is dogged by Toji. Monkey feeds upscale Toji, which upscale Team Gojo. You think new Shadow Styles users could use domain expansions with DA new Shadow Style techniques? Maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but I could see it being very, very possible if you are smart enough to use new Shadow Style the right way. I would love a Divergent Fist Black Flash. That would be sick. Divergent Fist being the twin of Black Flash would be really, really cool. Jogo unironically taking out a lot of the casts had he not had to fight Gojo and Sukuna first. Oh, 100%. Unfortunately, a lot of them ended up getting stronger too. Sukuna probably killed Michizane, no Sugawara, and the other vengeful cursed spirits. I could see that being the case since Gojo says in the light novels that Michizane was on par with him, and then all three of the vengeful cursed spirits are on par with each other, which means there were like 3 Gojo level people in the past, which is kind of nuts. Wait, the light novels is just super nuts when you think about them from time to time. I'm a diehard Sukuna fan, but I have my utmost respect for Gojo, because he's still the second strongest in the GOAT himself, who respected him. Agreed. Gojo definitely deserves the respect. If it weren't a multiplier, Toji and Maki wouldn't be said to be equal, as their base bodies are too different. One is a muscular... Bruh. I mean, even if it's a set boost, it is a set boost, but it more than likely isn't just limited right then and there. It's possible to get stronger is what I think it is. Oh yeah, there are light novels for JJK. I've not Yep, there are light novels. What's up? What's up, Sky Dragon? Another question. Do you think that if Gojo uses binding vows to make his domain expansion expand to 205 meters will solve Gojo's problem in domain expansion clash? Sukuna could just counter domain and like make another binding vow himself. Yeah, there are light novels for JJK manga. It's kind of nuts. Like, it's that, like, I will put down a channel that actually reads out the light novels for you guys. Where are they? Because there is actually a channel that like reads out the light novels. So I really recommend subscribing to them because they deserve the subscription. Hold on, I'm getting it right now. Are the light novels even canon though? I have no idea. From what I've heard, they are canon, but I'm not 100% sure they're canon. So that's something I'd have to ask other people later on, like when I'm done streaming, but I'll ask them about that later. Oh, I cannot find the channel. This is very, very awkward. I will post a link. Yeah, there are light novels for JJK. Like, actually search it up. There are light novels. Chimera Shadow Garden is a low-key and underrated domain. Can't imagine multiple Maharagas coming for you. Yeah, I can't find the channel anymore. I'm not going to lie. So, that's kind of awkward. Oh, never mind. I found it. Let me just put this in chat. Light novels. That's your light novels if you want. The light novels, they're all read out by them. Or at least not all of them. Like, most of them are being read out by them. We need confirmation from Gege if the light novels are canon. They did make drama CDs, though. Yep. Gege wrote them originally. Oh, then that makes sense for them being canon. Oh, we have 71 people, and let's go. Let's go. But yeah, no, if you guys want the light novels, I put them in chat. Or we'll put the channel that reads them in chat. Can Heavenly Restriction users hit some type of Black Flash? Maybe. I am not entirely sure. No problem. But Gojo can also do another binding vow and then expand it again, no? I mean, yeah, but they have a limited amount of times they can do that, and it's eventually just going to result in one of their brains tiring out. I know the front say created by Gege, but the novel by Ballad Keat. Oh. Then it might be like a case of how the Naruto light novels are canon. I'm not entirely sure. I need to ask other people. I know Kaio knows a lot more about this than I do, so I'll ask Kaio about this later when I voice chat, like when I chat with him again. So yeah, I like Shoko RCT explanation more than Choso. I think I can use RCT after Shoko explained Choso's a bad bruh. Can we finally say Maki over Toji? People are waiting for an official confirmation statement that Maki had gotten stronger. If we get one from Sukuna or we get one from the narrator, then it is official that Maki is over Toji. But until then, we have no idea yet. So we just have to wait a little bit longer, like till next week, and then we can probably see if Maki has gotten stronger than Toji or not. Black Flash requires CE, so Heavenly Restriction users can't hit it. Yep, that is also true. Imagine being Mechamaru. Bruh. Bruh. Poor Mechamaru. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for... Oh wait, no I don't. Not at all. What am I saying? Mechamaru... Yeah, no, it's Mechamaru. It was published by Shonen Jump. Akutami made the story. Kitagane put it into words. Oh, then yeah, no, 100% it's canon then. At least in my opinion, it's canon. I mean, the moment Gojo expand his DE to a greater range than Sukuna, the only way for Sukuna to beat Gojo DE is from the inside, in my opinion. That is true. That is true. But he could just activate, like, a simple domain counter himself inside of the domain. Dude won't read it. We are not getting one from Sukuna since Yuji never encountered Toji. I mean, no, here's the thing, right? If Sukuna says that Maki is hitting harder than last time, then Maki has gotten stronger. It's pretty simple. Only 3 ways Sukuna losing. 1, they free Megumi, which results in a perma debuff for Sukuna. Merger kills him or Itadori gets a domain. I'm hoping Itadori gets a domain. Please. Please, Itadori, show us a domain. That's all I want. I think Sukuna has a transformation or a power beyond 20 fingers. Bruh. No. Sukuna doesn't need any more power. They're already too strong. I think the Kamo clan is superior to both the Zenin and the Gojo clan. Oh boy, that is a hot take and a half. And I absolutely love it because I can understand it depending on how strong like the full potential of blood manipulation actually is. Notice when Sukuna called the Chimera, or not Chimera, camera girl CT boring. Could his CT be linked to all the skulls in his domain and potentially explain the fire arrow? Maybe? That would be really, really sick. Because, like, we see, like, this really cool, like, dragon-looking head inside of there, too. Which we have no idea about. Personally, even when this series started, I naturally thought to myself I'd make my domain strong on the outside, not inside, as I didn't want to get jumped and trust myself to keep the opponent inside. That is honestly a good way to do it. Like, that's fair. I honestly want Sukuna to win. It would be awesome, in my opinion. Sukuna winning is so weird to me. Because, like, I don't think it'd be narratively satisfying, in my opinion. But at the same time, I could see why Sukuna winning could be cool. But in my opinion, I just don't think it would work. Absolutely not. No one in the Zenin clan could even master Maharaga, and the infinity is broken. If a blood manipulator using flowing red scales is then they use domain amplification, would that deactivate flowing red scales, or would it only pause it like how Sukuna and Higuruma did? Basically, the way they did it was only by choosing domain amplification and targeting on a specific part of their body. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Flowing red scales would actually work with domain amp. Because domain amp works on the outside of the body, not the inside. And then flowing red scales is an internal technique. It should work. It actually should work. Sukuna has one more form. Using his real CT, someone is inside that malevolent shrine. 100%, I agree with that. If Sukuna wins, it would give potential man Megumi his first legit win in this. Bruh. Do you think the JJK power scaler have an upgrade when Sukuna shows full power? Oh, 100%. It should have an upgrade. Because Sukuna is just going to be massively stronger in comparison. I'm not entirely sure, though. Red Reversal 10 Shadows. Oh, that would be sick. That'd actually be so cool. Red Reversal 10 Shadows. I think Satoru is the only one strong in the Gojo clan of the modern era. Everyone else is fodder. Yuta is a member of the Gojo clan. Technically speaking, Yuta is a member of the Gojo clan. If Sukuna regains his domain, how are they going to stop him? You see, you need a domain to match that domain. And who else to have that domain do it other than Yuji? I'm kidding. Bruh. Soaring Flame. No. No. You're going a bit too far there, buckaroo. You're going a bit too far there, buddy. I'm never saying buckaroo again. Ugh. That was cringe. 74 people in. Let's go. This has been a pretty good stream. I just made blood manipulation seem stronger just out of curiosity. Yeah. You made blood manipulation just got even stronger. I'm actually impressed. What would the reverse of blood manipulation even be? I have no idea. How do you reverse blood manipulation? Like, what? Blood deletion? Blood vaporization? I don't know. Yuta is trash. Bruh. If you get the Yuta fans knocking on your door, don't blame me. Flame is cooking, but Soaring won. Yeah. Yuta should be a member of the Sugawara clan, and maybe even Fujiwara if he is indeed a descendant. Maybe. How likely is Gojo come back now? I see it still very unlikely. Hey Eternal, prove why Sukuna would be a... No. Abshik, why? Why? I don't think all techniques need a reversal. I agree to that. I feel like what Gojo noticed and they noticed was the shrine is weak, and they can destroy his domain by breaking the shrine since it forms from the shrine when domain is open. Ooh. Yo, Eternal, video idea. What if Yuta and Hikari were tasked with protecting Riko? Oh, that would be sick. Alright, alright. I might actually have to get someone to collab with me on that one, because that sounds like a fun video topic to do with other people. So I'm gonna do that. That has been added to my list. Let me just screenshot this for myself now, so I can do this. I can do this later and send this to my alt. Okay. Is Yuji stronger than Yuta due to him keeping up with a domain amped Yuta? Yeah, you could argue. It's like, you could argue either way, but it's super weird. No matter what, though, Yuji is a relative to Yuta because of this. That's all I'm going to say. No matter what, Yuji's relative to Yuta. Didn't Uro say Yuta is Fujiwara clan? They thought they were Fujiwara. They weren't actually sure. They don't know. 70 plus people watching and only 19 likes. Or only 12 likes. Yeah. Well, I mean, it says 21, but yeah. Get Kyo, Breeze, or Sage, or Fit Calves, or TG. Yeah, I'm thinking about... I'm probably going to get Sage. I'm going to get Sage for this one, because I think this would be a good way to introduce him on my channel. Because, like, I haven't had him on my channel yet. I've had TG on my channel. I've had Kyo on my channel. So I think I'll ask Sage about it. Kenjaku's will is his domain expansion. I think it's a soul technique. Ooh. I don't think Yuta can copy Shikigami, if I'm being honest. Because, like, Shikigami are super weird. So, yeah. Mei's not my goat. I just respect her ability to get bag. That's all I respect. Mei is not my goat. Get Mir for this? I can DM Mir. I can DM Mir about it later. That one guy from the Culling games. Are you in Sage of Fit Cav? Not anymore. I left that Discord, but I still have him in, like, I have him friended. But I'm not that Discord anymore. Like, there were just a little bit too many pings for me, so I was like, nah. That one guy from the Culling games. Yuji Reversal Red Scale. Give Sukuna... Bruh. No. We have limits on this. We have limits, Soaring Flame. There are war... Wait, I'm Canadian. I don't care about Geneva Conventions. What am I saying? Let's do this. We're gonna break them all. Toto the real GOAT. We'd have a different fight on our hands if he were there. Oh, 100%. Like, I'm planning to make What If Toto was in the final battle. I would consider Tyler. In my opinion, he is one of the better scalers. Yeah, I can DM Tyler about that later. So, yeah, I'll see if he wants to collab on that. Yeah, I know Satori. Yeah. Megumi Reversal Shadow. Potential Man. Who is the protagonist of JJK? Yuji. Yuji is the protagonist of JJK. Eternal, I've been with you since you had 1k subs. I know the true you, Eternal. I know you're true GOAT. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's okay. I'm kidding. Yuta might have just decreased his curse energy reversal inside the domain because of the domain boosting him. He also kept up with Sukuna outside domain, something Yuji can't do. I mean, to be fair, you could also argue Sukuna was holding back and not taking Yuta too seriously at all, and then he just took Yuta more seriously inside of the domain, and Yuji was keeping up with that. There are arguments you can make on both sides, which is why, in my opinion, no matter what, I just think Yuji and Yuta are relative, and I don't think you can lean either sides. I don't think I can lean in the side of Yuta being stronger than Yuji, or Yuji being stronger by Yuta by a lot. I think they are just relative no matter how you slice it. Purely because of that simple fact of, I think, like, there's the issue of Sukuna was holding back, or maybe Yuta decreasing his curse energy. It's just super weird either way. Toto, Choso, and Yuji will jump the fuck out of Sukuna. Bruh. I'll ask Satori about that later. By the Yuji 100% beats Denji from Chainsaw Man without Sukuna now. Damn. Yuji is stronger than Gojo. Soaring Flame. You see, this is why. If Yuji can heal others with RCT, do you think he healed Toto's hand? Maybe. Can you do a collab with him on Tatsumaki versus Gojo? I mean, doesn't Tatsumaki just objectively slap him? But, I'll ask. Eternal, can Gojo heal soul damage? I'm confused. It depends on your opinion if you do think that Gojo can see the soul or not. If you think Gojo can perceive the outline of the soul, yes. If you do not think that, then no. If you think Gojo can perceive the outline of the soul, then yeah. But I'm always, like, super weird on my opinion on that all the time. It's just super weird to me. I mean, Sukuna considers Yuta as the main guy. That is also true. Like, while that is also true, but yeah. Hey, Eternal, do you agree that the power systems in JJK is arguably one of the best? 100%. Zakir, I'm just saying this. Yuta and Yuji are relative in terms of striking strength. I think, like, in terms of, like, if they were to fight, Yuta should win. But I think they are relative. Just like there's, like, they're in the same tier of power, is basically what I think. Eno Glazer, that is not a question I'm going to answer today, so have a good day. Anyways, on a side note, I'd be friends with Todo and Yuji. But, yeah. Get wild on here for the Kusakabe scaling for Yuji is strong now, 100%. Yuji is strong. Tatsumaki destroys, not even fair. Telekinesis, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Can Sukuna use the Black Flash? Maybe. Oh, we have 80 people in here. Let's go. Oh, 78, never mind. But holy crap. We literally had it drawn on page that Gojo saw two balls of light, Sukuna and Megumi, to understand who was taking the infinite void damage. Oh, then yeah. Is Yuji top 3 on physically? Maybe. Bro, the Yuta stands are the craziest JJK fan. The one dude literally said Yuta mid-diffs go... Bruh, that's stupid. Bruh, the Yuta fans are going crazy. The only thing Yuta has over Yuji is Rika, and Rika is... Bruh, Diesel. Is Yuji top 3 on physicality? I think so. 100% I do think Yuji, like... If you were to remove curse energy and just look at bodies, then yeah. What is Ghetto's AP? Inverse or out of... I do think... Ghetto is weird. Ghetto is super weird for me to scale, so I'm not entirely sure. Do you think to see the outline of the soul, two souls have to coexist like Yuji and Sukuna and other vessels, their soul? Yes. It's guaranteed that if you do have two souls in one body, you can see the outline of the soul. But other than that, there are other methods to do it. Yuji's soul punch is gonna mess Ichigo up until Danny... Bruh. Bro, not Gojo seeing the outline of the soul. 15 fingers Sukuna low diffs Yuta. Exactly. Gege official comment of the week. Wait, what? What is the Gege official comment of the week? Hold on. What is the Gege official comment of the week, Yukio? What if Sukuna adapts Mahito and trains him? Here's the thing, right? Once you take in a cursed spirit, they are no longer able to get stronger with cursed spirit manipulation. That's why I said in my cursed spirit manipulation full potential video, you need to force evolve curses, because once you take them in, they don't get stronger anymore. I would like to react to fan animations from time to time, just not today, but maybe another stream. Ghetto might be country level, but maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Akutame Gege's comment this week. I don't understand how I get colors on my thumb, even though I'm switching to... Bruh. Bruh. Do you think Yuji's punches commit soul damage to everyone or only vessels? I think they commit soul damage to everyone. It's just they are different in how they function against vessels and how they function against everybody else. But we know it should affect everybody, considering it can affect Kusakabe. Ghetto's so racist. He never learned RCT, domain, simple domain, domain application, binding values, etc. What? Bruh. How strong would Sukuna be in Ghetto's body? Weaker than Meguna. 100% weaker than Meguna. I also weaker than Yuji Kuna as well. I think that would be like a weak vessel for him, if I'm being honest. How do you think Yuji's improvement would have to be relative to Hikari? I think thinking about the distance between Yuji and Hikari is kind of difficult. But yeah. What are your thoughts on Choso versus Hanami? Current Choso? Like, do you mean Free Bros Choso versus Hanami? Free Bros Choso should win until Hanami uses Domain, in my opinion. You should make a video on Yuji going against everyone he lost against or had a close battle with since his buff. Oh, I'm planning to in the future. I am planning to do that soon. That'll be a fun one to do. I know that for a fact. 15 Finger Sukuna versus NBA Kashima would be an awesome fight in my opinion, though Sukuna would still probably win. High diff, though. 100% agreed. Shoko and Hazanoki make infinite ammo. Yeah, that would be a sick combo. But here's the thing. Hazanoki can already heal himself. He doesn't need Shoko to heal him. He can heal himself, so... He doesn't really... That's fine. Yuji just fucks up Hikari bad with soul damage punches. Exactly. Like, this is basically what I was saying earlier, right? I think Hikari is stronger than Yuji, but I think Hikari full counters Yuji. Or Yuji full counters Hikari. And not just Yuji, but everyone who lost fights before the time skip. That would be sick. Yuji versus Megumi in each arc. Yeah, I was actually planning to do that a while ago, but I ended up losing the recorded file, so yeah, I'll do that one. That one I think I'm going to actually get Thunder God for. Because that would actually be pretty funny, because that idea originates from Thunder God, so yeah. Problem is that Hikari is the fastest RCT. Yep, that is also true. Geto was confirmed physically stronger than Gojo by Gege's comment. I think they were confirmed as physically equal, but the thing is, I just don't think Geto's curse technique is a good one for Sukuna, in my opinion. Because, like, I just don't see it being that useful for someone like Sukuna, because I don't think he needs it. You calc Kashimo dodging spatial slash to 7 to 11 times faster than light? Holy crap. Yeah, 15 finger Sukuna would note if CT Kashimo low. Sukuna's AP? Normally around somewhere in the country levels, but with like a space dismantle, it's like country to continental is Sukuna's normal AP. The space dismantle's AP is 40. Sukuna doesn't want to go to Vegas. Understandably so. What were they thinking when they said Choso was planned to be in the domain viewed as a normal dismantle victim? I think they just wanted to add more pressure, and I think they underestimated Sukuna. I think they underestimated Sukuna a little bit. That's probably it. "15-finger Sukuna..." Oh, hold on, where am I in the chat? I kind of got lost. What are your thoughts on Mahito versus Jogo? That is a video that's going to be coming out this Thursday or Tuesday. Wait, not Thursday. It's coming out this Tuesday or Wednesday, sorry. But yeah, I'm planning for it to come out. Jogo versus Mahito and my thoughts on that. Like, my thoughts might be a little bit controversial, but yeah. Did you read the Demon Slayer manga? Because I remember saying, yup, I have read the Demon Slayer manga, and I love the Demon Slayer manga. Which character are you talking about for the blood manipulation, by the way? We predicted Yuji is the last finger that Gege made Yuta eat. The last finger we predicted Yuji will be the one to dodge Sukuna's cleave and dismantle. Then Gege made Maki do it. Gege truly hated Yuji. I mean, to be fair, Yuji at least blocks it. Like, he blocks it. In my opinion, Jogo still wins. That's fair. That's honestly a fair one to have. How did Hazunoki even use his technique before learning RCT? Oh, wait. Thank you for the dono. Hold on. Let me just, screenshot this and put it on screen. What if... Hold on. Hold on. I'm... Dono folder. Bleep. Okay. What if Choso wasn't really there with Yuji telling him to calm down with his RCT? Yuji said he was a bad teacher. Maybe a near-death experience? Oh, that would make a lot of sense. That actually would make a lot of sense. What if Choso wasn't actually there and Yuji was using Choso's image as a representation of Choso, even though Choso wasn't actually there? That I can see being something possible, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. No one can ever tell me that Demon Slayer sucks. I agree. Demon Slayer's pretty good. Yeah, Jogo for the win. Do you think the characters just block whenever Sukuna forms a hand signs, or can they sense the slashes? Some can sense the slashes, some cannot. For example, Kashimo, Maharaga, Maki, and Yuji are all able to sense the slashes. Everyone else is a bit of a maybe. Because we know Yuji can sense the slashes because he blocked them when he was looking at the ground. So he wasn't actually looking directly at Sukuna and didn't see the hand signs for it. But he was still able to block them nonetheless. Who's the most overrated character in JJK and why is it Kashimo? Bruh. I don't think it's Kashimo, it's Jogo, in my opinion, who's the most overrated. Because, like, you can name... Yeah, it's just Jogo. Eternal, another video I'm working on is what if Takaba and Higuruma switch fights. So what are your thoughts on Yuji versus Takaba, Kenjaku versus Higuruma, and Yuji and Takaba versus Sukuna? Kenjaku should actually lose to Higuruma, funnily enough. Purely because Higuruma's a full counter to him domain-wise, and if Higuruma can catch him off guard with a domain, then it should win. Other than that, Kenjaku wins. Yuji versus Takaba, they're going to become friends because they're goobers. And Takaba versus Sukuna, I think I'm going to give to Sukuna. Actually, no, I'll give it to Takaba. Yeah, probably Takaba. Kashimo solos Yuji's old school. Bruh. Wait, what if Yuji just ate Choso mid-battle? Oh no. Chapter was gas. Everyone not named Gojo fan. Yep. Yep. Demon Slayer plot is twins, bro. Shinobu and what she revealed during her fight with Do. Oh, yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. That would be a sick way. Holy crap, we almost were at 90 people for a sec. But yeah, that would be a sick way to use blood manipulation. Like, that would be sick. Why didn't Yuta try bring out Rika, full Rika to heal himself after being hit by the world cutting slash? I have no idea. Was Poppin' Eternal? Yo, was good for... Good morning, Sorcerers and Curses. Was good, everybody. Yuta is the most overrated. That is fair. I just think it's Jogo who's the most overrated in my opinion, and I'm going to stand by that. Problem with Takaba is he was broken by Kenny showing he has a massive weakness in the beginning. Yup. Demon Slayer went too fast. We barely got to see the Snake, Wind, and Stone Hashira. That I also agree with. Demon Slayer would have like been a lot better if it was slower in pacing. But yeah, Demon Slayer just is really cool, in my opinion. Sukuna's Maharaga versus current Yuta. I need to think about that one. That is a matchup I need to actually think about, because I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head, at least right now. But, I hate that Gege is making everyone scale to holding back Sukuna. Oh yeah, it's the worst. Like, scaling everyone right now is absolutely the worst, because all you can do is scale them off each other. You can't actually scale anyone to Sukuna. It is so annoying. Yo, Eternal, another video idea. Each Akatsuki duo capture Miriam or Miriam versus the Sasuke retrieval team. Miriam versus the Sasuke retrieval team is 100% better, because the Akatsuki just kind of slap him. Bro constantly dodging the Hazanoki question. I talked about it. Oh wait, how did Hazanoki use his technique before learning RCT? He probably just immediately learned RCT. That's probably just it. Gojo, Higi, Yuta, Yuji, now Maki. I don't know if you ever read or heard of it, but Vagabond is by far the best manga I've ever read. I've heard of it, but I have not read it yet, so I think I'm going to read it. How many Sukuna fingers do you scale to? 20,000. Text to video will animate all the fights, lol. That would be sick. I'm excited to see that happen. Maki has eaten a lot of poison. Sukuna would eat her and die by best ending. Alright, Eternal, I'll be doing Miriam versus Sasuke retrieval film. Yeah. But I think I'm going to end the stream here. This has been a really good stream, everybody. Thanks, all y'all, for coming. I hope y'all have a good day. I'm going to see y'all later. Peace out. Bye, everybody.